everybody, welcome to our video log for quarter two. Here at Pangea, quarter two is from April to June, so we'll give you all the highlights from what's been happening. Probably the first highlight is the arrival of a new team member, Dr. Aslan Usman, who joined us from Kingston University. And the reason he's joined us is that we were awarded a government grant to basically research what can happen when you improve compression techniques and you apply that across mobile networks with a good focus on what happens in the medical sector. So part of Aslan's role that's now is to figure out what happens when you have cameras in an ambulance, for example, and we want to send really important sonography information in a high definition way so we can give doctors who are not in the ambulance obviously a better view and hopefully give them the ability to make decisions quickly to save lives. The whole project is actually called KTP, which is Knowledge Transfer Partnership between ourselves, Kingston University and Innovate UK. It's very exciting. I mean, 5G's just recently come on board for people like Vodafone and EE, and there's going to be further announcements on that. However, what we see is, although you'll get more bandwidth, it's about how you actually use it and what you can do with it to really either really focus on low latency or focus on high definition, various things that are quite interesting. So Dr. Oz and I had a SoundCloud podcast actually. Well, we launched it on SoundCloud and we did a podcast together, and we've got a small little snippet of that interview now.
My journey regarding research started when I went to Sweden from Pakistan after completing my bachelor's in telecommunication engineering.
Okay.
And I started working with one of the most famous researchers in quality of multimedia experience, Dr. Benny Lovestrom in Sweden. And we worked on different videos. And at that time, it was just short definition and high definition videos.
Yep.
Because it was back in 2012. And we worked on how network can be optimized using quality of experience tools,
okay,
how quality of videos can be measured, and certainly at the back end, how the videos can be optimized.
Great, and if you want to hear more, please head over to our SoundCloud page or even onto our website where you can go and listen to the full interview as well. So yeah, more things happening. That's award season for the major publications in our industry. Comms Dealer had its Sales and Marketing Awards recently, and it was a really cool event. It's one of those ones that starts in the afternoon, and then when you come out, for some reason, you've had obviously a few light beverages, and you end up thinking it's still light outside, but you've had a really good time. But we were finalists in 3 categories, super excited about that, and we actually walked away with one of them, which was the best marketing campaign of the year. We did that for our Fitbit for Buildings product, we've spoken about before. And I'll be talking a little about that in a moment, just to kind of give you guys a further play. So big up to our marketing agency who helped us deliver that one for sure. The other major publication in the industry, Comms Business, they had their award show as well, an evening event. So it felt kind of normal to be walking around at about 12 o'clock at night with a few drinks in hand. It was hosted by Catherine Ryan, who's quite famous for working with on TV at the moment and doing comedy there, but our ops director found her rather interesting. But we ended up also being a triple finalist in the Comms Business Awards as well. And I'm super delighted to say that we actually won a super interesting award, which is the Ones to Watch. So massive thanks to all the judges and especially our partners, but also my team. We feel like we're working in a market where innovation is very important. And being one of the ones to watch was actually quite a cool thing to have, and we definitely enjoyed the night for sure. Some other really interesting news: we have been awarded full UK distribution for our Fitbit for Buildings product that I mentioned earlier. What that generally means is we're going to be able to bring more in terms of end-to-end on that product. We're talking to a lot of our partners about the ability to sort of measure everything about a building regarding carbon, or carbon usage, so electricity, gas, and even water if we go for that. So our partners can definitely inquire a bit more. We're going to be pushing further on that product. It's one of those things that is becoming more and more important. I've seen some companies who are applying for funding have to show their carbon reports. They actually have to be able to demonstrate what they're doing to be more responsible and sustainable. And there's obviously a government regulation called ESOS, which requires companies to actually do the diligence of showing their carbon offsetting. So been awarded full UK distribution for that, pretty exciting, and we'll obviously be bringing some more information on that as well. Finally, in the continuation from our first point with Arslan and the 5G compression techniques we're working on, we're actually going to look at something pretty cool in the next vlog, which will be related to a virtual reality testbed, and hopefully be able to start showing some interesting things on our project related to 5G. So please stay tuned for that. Besides that, there are several other things happening. I'm sure there'll be more awards events. I'm sure there'll be some hopeful wins, summer parties to catch up on as well and talk about that. But until the next time, please do enjoy your summer. For those of you going on holiday, have a good time. And for those of you who are working, keep at it. We'd love that. So Dan Cunliffe, Managing Director of Pangea, thank you so much for listening. We'll speak to you again.